Yeah, John.
Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we are going to be teaching you guys how to do a no-foot can. Disclaimer, this is just an instructional video. Please consult a professional before trying new tricks and always ride under the supervision of somebody. As well as always wear a helmet, knee pads, elbow pads, all the protective gear to keep you safe when learning something new. Also, if you actually need in-person coaching and you're in Southern California, San Diego area, check out shredcoaching.com and you can book an appointment with me and I'll help you learn whatever trick you want to do. Hopefully you've watched the past two videos, which were how to do a no-footer and how to do a can-can, because both of those kind of build off each other to do this trick. Alrighty everybody, for this trick, it does not matter which foot you ride forward. You can go basically either ways depending on which one is in the front position. It's more common for front to go this way, but in my case and a lot of other people's case, I take my back foot and I bring it over. It doesn't really matter, but the whole concept of it is all the same either way. The only thing a little bit different is if you kick to your front foot side, like take your back foot over, you tend to do like a little Indian air kick, like a karate kick in the air. And that's just because the back foot coming over to the front side, you just end up doing a karate kick. I won't do that in this tutorial. I'm gonna keep my feet together and keep it more of a proper no-foot can. But yeah, just emphasizing, doesn't really matter on which foot you ride forward. Alrighty, as always, we are gonna be starting this trick on flat ground. So I need you guys to be just hopping around on your bike, using the suspension to kind of jump and kick over your bike. I'm not saying to bunny hop or anything, I'm just saying crouch down, jump off, kick, and I'm gonna do some for you. Just like that. Alrighty, so that is the gist of it. Basically, you're just popping off your pedals, kicking over the frame. So a thing to think about is you kind of you push off like you're gonna do no footer, feet kind of go out a little bit, not super far, just hover to the side, and then you bring over the whatever foot you were bringing over the frame, and then you kick it, and then you bring it back. And the same thing as a no footer, look at your pedals, and I always grab a brake on this trick, because when you push off the bike, off the takeoff, you're actually pushing off of it, and the bike gets into this position, and then you grab brake, wheel stops, crank stops, and it comes back into you. And you can use, when you grab the brake as well, because the tire stopped, you're able to muscle the bike into your body as it's if it's further away from you. And the further away it is, the more upright it is, not vertical, but more in a slanted position, the easier it is to get your feet over the frame, because you're further away from the bike. You don't want to get too far away, and you kind of want to keep your arms honestly bent when you do this, and chest is forward. I want to emphasize that. Don't want to turn your body or anything like that, then the bike will move. You just kind of want to keep it strong, chest over the bottom bracket, bent arms, and you're just kicking over the frame. All right, so when you're doing this trick, you should be chest pointed forward over the bottom bracket, arms kind of bent. You don't want them super straightened out. I keep mine bent. Bike is in this position, and it's easier the higher up it is. If it's more flat, it's harder to bring your feet over, versus they're in this position, you're gonna float back and it's gonna just bring all of this room to kick your legs over. So I always tend to have front wheel high when I do a no-foot can. I think most people do, but it does create this awkward position where a bike is in an abnormal spot than it normally is. Because normally when you're at your peak, you're kind of at a level position. You can still be, people do it that way, but it's way easier if it's like this. When popping off the lip, I really use the takeoff to my advantage and pump the lip and kind of jump off my pedals as I'm leaving the lip. And like a no footer, I'm patient with it a little bit. I use the transition to get the movement going, and then right when I'm off the lip, I kick the bike with my pedals, or my feet to the pedals, and I push it away and I kick. So kind of stagnant motion of that is I'm low, jump and kick over like that. And that's basically what it looks like on flat ground. Let's start it off. I'll show you a side positioning of what it looks like, and then I'm gonna do front facing one, and I'll do 3 in a row where I progressively get them bigger. Use the lip to pop off your pedals. Front tire is high and kick over your foot. Grab the rear brake to bring the bike in and look at your pedals. Hopefully that angle was helpful to see like how steep my bike gets and when I like kick off and how I use the lip to my advantage to like push away from the bike. But I'm gonna put the camera more like facing forward and I'm gonna work my way up so you guys can see like the progress to like progress the trick. So we're gonna start off with just like a tiny like 1 foot, barely get the foot over, maybe like a quick poke and then like fully extended. So that's basically it. I start off with kind of like a little bit of like a no footer and just start to bring my my 1 foot up to the frame. Once I figure out where the frame is, then the next one, I just kind of like get it, my feet the same spot, poke it a little bit. And then the third one, I just shot to keep my feet together, kick over. They don't need to be together. They can be apart. They can be kicked. They can be whatever, but I kind of shoot for when I'm specifically doing it. If I can, I like kick and put my feet together. That's basically it. Grab the brake if you really need to on the way in, and it really helps get the bike back up. Just make sure you let go of the brake before you land, or else you're gonna land and body weight's gonna go forward and you could crash that way. So remember, just a little brake check to bring the bike in, but then let go of it. But that's a no foot can in a nutshell. Basically very similar to the no footer and also super similar to the can, just super similar motions on both of them, and they both kind of like tie into each other. So if you haven't watched those videos, go watch those ones first, learn those 2 tricks first, and then they build off each other to be able to do this no foot can. I hope this video helped. If you're watching this, please like, please subscribe, comment, anything to help this video get pushed to other riders that might want to see how to do this trick. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.